Hello, and welcome to this quick video on Infoblox Dossier Express. I'm Krupa Srivatsan, and we will talk a little bit in this video about how you can use this particular tool to improve security operations. Many of the times, threat investigation is still done manually. Infoblox Dossier is an easy-to-use threat research tool that automates a lot of the manual tasks that goes into threat investigation. The tool you're going to see today in this video is a light version of Infoblox Dossier. It's called Dossier Express. And our product expert on Dossier, John Abbey, is here with me. He will walk us through this particular tool and show you how you can use it for threat investigation. Hi, John.
Hi, Krupa. Thanks for the introduction. You can start off here by going to the main Dossier Express page here, where you can enter in a domain or IP or hostname or URLs. And we provide you a couple examples that could get you going here. You could query off of the hostname, URL, and IP address. And when you look throughout the page of the return result, you're gonna get that limited view. And you can see that we have different sections of content on this page, starting off with the overview or the details page here, where you're first gonna notice some important information for the threat analyst. When was that domain first reported on? What were some of the categorizations and observations about that particular threat? And this information is useful as you read through to quickly pre-qualify and prioritize this particular threat. We're gonna start you off with creating or providing you with some of the registration data. When was it created and updated? When does that domain expire? Who registered the domain as the name or the organization? As you scroll through the page, you're gonna get some of the current DNS information here. We'll provide back the IP address that the domain in this example here resolves to, the mail exchange server address here, the name server information here. Again, important information as you're doing a threat investigation, as you're looking for correlations with potentially other malicious domains that may live on this existing infrastructure here. Geolocation information, is it what part of the world does this domain, where was it registered? We'll also provide related domains, subdomains, again, important as you're doing correlations between the malicious domain that you're starting your investigation with and understanding what other domains may be that may be malicious that live off that same domain that you're looking at. And then we also have your related URLs, related IPs. Again, you're looking at the infrastructure of the domain and what it resolved to, and you're looking for clues about whether this domain is bouncing between IPs to avoid takedowns. But it's really good information, again, as you're looking at the history of that information. And we'll also provide in the full report some additional domain information, reputational information, and some malware analysis information from a variety of sources that we bring into Dossier. You're gonna look at this page, go ahead and click the full report. We're gonna provide some information about yourself, and a full report is gonna be delivered to you into your email inbox. And from here, you can take a look at some additional details around this particular domain. Again, we talked about the summary section. We give you a little bit greater detail around the who is, providing you the name of the person who registered it with their contact information. Again, it'll be current DNS information, geolocation, related domains. Something that in the full report that you're gonna see is related URLs. We're gonna give you the URLs that were infected on this particular domain, and the number of the results that were returned back, or detections that were returned back from various antivirus scanners here. And so obviously the higher the detection, the more positive scans that this particular URL was identified as. Again, we'll provide you some additional information around the related related IPs that the domain resolved to. And then again, some more domain reputational information and some more antivirus information, where talks about the detections and kind of break out the detections, whether, how many sites came back clean, how many came back as phishing, malicious, etc. So I would recommend anybody to try out our tool. Again, this information is found on the dossierexpress.infoblox.com website URL that you can see here in the video here. And so you'll get that limited set of data, and we hope that you try the full featured dossier as part of an active trust trial.